A library outranks any other one thing a community can do to benefit its people. It is a never-failing spring in the desert. A man who acquires the ability to take full possession of his own mind may take possession of anything else to which he is justly entitled. Anything in life worth having is worth working for. All human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes. Any idea that is held in the mind that is either feared or revered will begin at once to clothe itself in the most convenient and appropriate physical forms available. As I grow older, I pay less attention to what men say. I just watch what they do. Capitalism is about turning luxuries into necessities. Concentrate your energies, your thoughts, and your capital. The wise man puts all his eggs in one basket and watches the basket. Do not look for approval except for the consciousness of doing your best. Don't be content with doing only your duty. Do more than your duty. It's the horse that finishes a neck ahead that wins the race. Every act you have ever performed since the day you were born was performed because you wanted something. He that cannot reason is a fool. He that will not is a bigot. He that dare not is a slave. Here lies one who knew how to get around him men who were cleverer than himself. Humanity's education is the worst thing for an industrialist. I spent the first half of my life making money, and the second half of my life giving it away to do the most good and the least harm. I wish to have as my epitaph, "Here lies a man who was wise enough to bring into his service men who knew more than he." If you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. It is more difficult to give money away intelligently than to earn it in the first place. It marks a big step in your development when you come to realize that other people can help you do a better job than you could do alone. My hopes were high, and I looked every day for some change to take place. What it was to be, I knew not, but that it would come I felt certain if I kept on. One day, the chance came. 90% of all millionaires become so through owning real estate. No man becomes rich unless he enriches others. One great cause of failure of young men in business is the lack of concentration. People who are unable to motivate themselves must be content with mediocrity, no matter how impressive their other talents. Perhaps the most tragic thing about mankind is that we are all dreaming about some magical garden over the horizon, instead of enjoying the roses that are right outside today. Show me a man of average ability but extraordinary desire, and I'll show you a winner every time. Success can be attained in any branch of labor. There's always room at the top in every pursuit. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It is the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. The best time to expand is when no one else dares to take risks. The greatest astonishment of my life was the discovery that the man who does the work is not the man who gets rich. The man who dies rich dies disgraced. The more difficult a problem becomes, the more interesting it is. The older I get, the less I listen to what people say and the more I look at what they do. The rare individuals who unselfishly try to serve others have an enormous advantage. They have little competition. The secret of happiness is renunciation. The secret of success lies not in doing your own work, but in recognizing the right man to do it. The wise young man or wage earner of today invests his money in real estate. There is little success where there is little laughter. There is no use whatsoever in trying to help people who do not help themselves. There is not such a cradle of democracy upon the earth as the free public library, this republic of letters, where neither rank, office, nor wealth receives the slightest consideration. Watch the costs and the profits will take care of themselves. When fate hands us a lemon, let's try to make lemonade. Wealth is not to feed our egos, but to feed the hungry, and to help people help themselves. You are what you think. So just think big, believe big, act big, work big, give big, forgive big, laugh big, love big, and live big. You cannot push anyone up a ladder unless he is willing to climb a little. You develop millionaires the way you mine gold. You expect to move tons of dirt to find an ounce of gold, but you don't go into the mine looking for the dirt. You go in looking for the gold. Young man, make your name worth something.